Hello everyone, how is everyone doing? It is MessYourself here. Today we are back checking out StoryBooth animations yet again. Now it has been so long since I have checked out StoryBooth. I love StoryBooth, okay? I love this channel so much. It is definitely one of my favorite YouTube channels. If you guys have never heard of StoryBooth, they're a YouTube channel where kids can send in their own personal stories and StoryBooth will go ahead and animate them, okay? And I think this is such a great YouTube channel. I have made so many damn videos on this damn channel, okay? And each video, I keep telling you guys, go subscribe to them, all right? And I think most of you guys are subscribed to them by now, all right? Yeah, they're amazing channel, guys, okay? So yeah, it's been so long since I've sat down and watched like a bunch of StoryBooth videos. So that's what we're gonna do today. All right, the first animation I wanna watch is I shouldn't have sent selfie pictures to my boyfriend. Okay, girls, all right, how many times I gotta say, okay, do not trust boys, okay? Do not send bloody naked pictures. Why don't look at me, I'm naked. Yeah, don't send pictures to any boys, all right? Did you guys know that it is actually illegal, all right? And it counts as like child pornography, all right? Especially if you were under the age, all right? If you guys didn't know that, all right, yeah, just a little bit of a tip for you, okay? Yeah, don't do that shit, okay?
So it all started off with me going out with this boy that I was head over heels with, and one night we were texting because you were kind of going out at that time, but it was kind of like, I don't know if you know.
Okay, so you weren't even going out with the boy. You were kind of going out with the boy, and you bloody sent a bloody titty pic, okay? Yeah, great one, girl.
One night we were texting. Okay. So you were kind of going out at that time, but it was kind of like, I don't know if you know.
I don't know.
And so he asked me for a pic, and I was dumb enough to say yes, because I would literally do anything for him.
Why? Why would literally do anything? Come on, girl, all right. Guys, all right, they know how to sort of twist your feelings, okay? If he likes you for you, why would he want a picture, okay?
And then I sent something, and it wasn't full. It was like just half a pic.
No.
So it wasn't that bad, but he said he wouldn't show anyone. But
it's
then
still bad.
One of his friends took his phone
and
sent the picture to him, and then sent it to the whole year.
No! No, God, I just got the notification. No, he sent it to me too. He sent it to everyone. No! See, this is the reason why I keep saying don't trust boys. The first thing a guy is gonna do is show his friends, okay? Because he is seen as a player and a cool guy, all right? He's more interested about looking like a cool guy in front of his friends rather than actually like liking you and the fact that you would open up to him. I know in your eyes you're thinking that you've opened up to him, you know, and that you know he's gonna like you more of it, but no, he doesn't even think of that. The first thing he thinks of is, you know, sharing it to his friends. All right, that's what boys are like, okay, guys?
The vivid memory that I have is just coming into school and seeing everyone have this picture of me on their phone that was meant for this one person.
No.
And then like all my confidence was just completely shattered by this stupid picture. I felt broken.
Imagine going into school and everyone seeing you like, you know, exposed like that. That's like a nightmare. That's like your worst nightmare, honestly, man. All right, yeah, and this boy, he probably doesn't even imagine, he can't even imagine how that must have made you felt, man. Like, honestly, that is like one of the worst things that could happen to you, all right? Imagine if I, you know, took a picture of you naked. Okay, don't imagine that. But imagine if I had a picture of you naked. I don't. I just want to clarify. I do not. All right. But imagine if I did. All right. And I send it to everyone in school. Okay. Imagine. All right. Do I have any right to do something like that? No. Okay. Come on now. That is a horrible thing for me to do. All right. It doesn't matter if, you know, like you like me or like we're like, you know, it's a boyfriend girlfriend thing. It doesn't matter. All right. Like no one has any right to sort of do something like that. You know, that's why you need to be careful with the people you trust, man.
I was so hurt inside. And so I dealt with it for 2 weeks, and then teachers found out.
Oh no!
And I had to get called into the head's office.
No!
And they told me I had to go and tell my mum about what happened and my family. And the police were going to get involved.
The police? I just
started bursting out crying when I found out, because I just never would have imagined myself with the police.
No.
With the stupid mistake I've done, and this picture getting circulated, and I've been practically getting cyberbullied by these stupid boys who thought they had the power over me. And so I had a meeting with the police.
It's not her fault.
They were really kind to me, saying this happens all the time. Like, don't worry.
Oh.
It's not your fault that this picture got circulated. It's the boy's fault.
Yeah.
And so the boys got really, really badly told off.
Good.
And I thought they learned their lesson.
Oh.
And so months passed.
But what?
And the stupid thing that I did, instead I kept going out with this boy.
What? She went back and dated the guy? What is wrong with girls? Girls, all right, take more pride in yourself. Jesus, you know. Like, damn, I hate how manipulative boys can be, okay? All right, yeah, they play on your feelings so much, all right? Twisting their words, saying that they're sorry, all right? But yeah, clearly, all right, I just want, okay, let's keep watching.
And the stupid thing that I did, instead I kept going out with this boy because he apologized and I thought he meant it.
No, he did not.
So one night we were texting and then he just sent me a picture saying hashtag send nudes with laughing emojis.
No.
I literally started crying. And I was like, why the would you do that to me?
What?
And I was just swearing and I was just like
oh my gosh.
so mad at him for saying that after what he put me through.
Okay.
So he said, this was none of my fault.
What?
It was all your fault for sending it.
What?
And then he blocked me on Snapchat.
What?
And then like unfollowed him on like social media.
Oh my gosh.
And still to this day, he's speaking so bad about me behind my back. Calling me, bitch, calling me shallow, calling me horrible words that I would never say about him. Yeah. And I wanted to post this story because I want to warn girls in the world that this can happen to anyone. Just be careful. I hope this can teach you a lesson.
Oh my gosh. And he had the nerve and the audacity to then say what, like it's your fault? And to become into this mean man? All right, typical boy, all right? When he doesn't get what he wants, all right, he then turns on you. That's what I'm saying, okay? If he truly did like you and love you, all right, he wouldn't put you in that position and make you feel bad doing something you didn't want to do, all right? Didn't even learn this lesson. What a piece of bloody shit. Okay, I swear to God, if I see this bloody kid, I'll slap the shit out of him, bloody. Ow, I just hit my own face. But yeah, moral of the story, do not send nudes, okay? Do not send any titty pictures, all right? These bloody tawny little teenage boys, okay? Jesus. All right, the next animation I want to check out is I got caught vaping at school. What? Okay. All right, first off, all right, don't vape, all right? Especially if you are under the age, I don't know, of 18. I want to say 21, honestly, all right? The thing about vaping, it's so new, all right, that we haven't really done scientific research of like the effects it can have on your body, all right? Because it's like you need like long-term effects. You need to test someone vaping from a young age, all right, till they're in their old age. But vaping hasn't been around for that long, all right? But vaping, all right, and vapes, they do contain nicotine, all right, which is a very addictive substance, all right? So I would definitely not recommend you vape, all right? And if you, it's mainly like I would say, like don't smoke cigarettes, and if you do, then I would say switch to something like vaping, because that is probably a lot better, because cigarettes have a lot more disgusting toxins in them. But yeah, definitely don't vape. And why would you even bring it to school? What? To your friend, all right, wanting to bring your vape. Yeah, what? Do you know how obvious vape, the massive vape clouds, all right, that it's so obvious, all right? You're definitely going to get caught when you bring it to school, especially doing it in the bathroom, Like, if you were smart, you would have done it, after school, or like, I don't know, guys, all right? Like I said in the beginning, okay, yeah, vaping, we don't actually know anything about it. Okay, yeah, in my opinion, I think it's way cooler to be much healthier, and to live a long, healthy, amazing life. Okay, I think that's the cool thing. Okay, yeah, forget vaping. Okay, how about me living till I'm 120 years old with my healthy lungs? Okay, I think that's way cool. Look at me, I'm so cool. Or the next animation I want to check out is I don't like my parents because they don't accept who I am. Now, I've been doing a lot of thinking about this in the past, all right? We often forget that our parents, all right, lived in completely different worlds than we are, than we are growing up in, okay? And they had a whole life before us, all right? And they have learned things like that we probably haven't even learned yet, all right? And every single bit of advice that your parents have given you comes from something that they have learned from their past, you know? And often, time and time again, we might think that our parents are not raising us the right way, all right? But I do think it's very important to, you know, listen to them and to respect their decisions, you know, and because they still are your parents, you know, and, you know, learn from it, you know, and just because you don't see eye to eye on certain things, like you should take that information and use it for when, you know, you have your own children and, you know, learn from their mistakes, because yes, your parents, everything your parents say, you know, is not going to be right 100% of the time, but, you know, and that's okay, all right, because your parents are just, you know, like literally dumb. They were dumb kids like you one day, all right, and they're just making up, you know, things as they go along, all right. They may pretend like they know what they're doing, you know, and they know everything, but they don't, all right. Like, yeah, all right, just give them a break, guys, okay, guys?
I never really liked my parents.
Aww.
We butted heads on everything, from political to religious beliefs.
Oh no.
I consider myself an atheist and very liberal.
Oh,
and I'm also unapologetically gay.
Oh man, okay, that must be so hard, you know. But yeah, I mean, like I said, you know, like just because your parents don't agree with you, all right, I think it is very harsh to say like I don't like them, you know. Like, yeah, like I said, you know, they're just misinformed. They don't understand, you know. They haven't grown up like learning about these things, okay, so they're just confused, okay. But yeah, all right, but yeah, don't say that you don't like them for it. I think that's kind of mean, okay, guys, all right. Your parents, you know, they do a lot for you. You don't even realize how much they do for you, okay? They give you pretty much everything, okay? They've done like everything they could do for you, okay?
My parents are rather conservative Muslims and are also extremely homophobic.
Oh no.
I never was really public about my disagreements with them because I still wanted a roof over my head, food on the table, and money in my pocket.
Yeah, because that's what they do for you, you know. They do all that stuff for you, you know. So yeah, I mean, like they do love you, you know, and care for you, you know. Give them a break.
I was able to forge a good but very artificial relationship with my parents.
Aww.
They saw me as practically perfect. A good and trusting kid.
They love you.
Both of my parents had very noticeable flaws, however.
Uh-oh.
My mom liked to hold grudges.
Oh no.
Was quick to judge. And loved to enforce gender roles.
Wow.
My mom adamantly believed that boys were supposed to do yard work and take out the trash.
Okay.
And that girls only belonged in the kitchen and were predestined to become subservient Muslim housewives.
Oh no.
My father was so invested in his work that he neglected to form any bonds with his children.
Oh.
They would constantly belittle my four sisters by not allowing them to have friends outside of school, have phones, participate in extracurricular activities, nor drive when they reached the legal age of 16.
Damn.
And then there's me. A couple of years ago, I tried coming out to them.
Whoa.
Not once, but twice.
Whoa.
The first time, they begged me to date girls because they took my coming out as a threat. The second time, I proceeded to fire a barrage of insults and false homophobic stereotypes about gay people, ranging from them being mentally ill to calling it a phase or choice.
Whoa.
They threatened to completely disown me and assured that I won't succeed in life if I didn't, quote-unquote, fix myself.
Oh. See, I mean, we always take what our parents say, you know, and how our parents see us like to heart so much, all right? Because obviously, you know, we want our parents, you know, to be proud of us, you know, but like, yeah, I mean, like, I think, you know, don't put too much pressure on yourself to, you know, to be like this perfect child, you know, like I feel like, you know, only you will know like your true self, you know, and I think only you need to be proud of who you are. You don't need to be serious though, all right? But yeah, just imagine, just put yourself in someone else's shoes, all right? Imagine having someone constantly telling you and reminding you of the thing that you're most insecure about, all right? And yeah, like it just wouldn't feel nice, okay? It would suck, okay? So why would you want to do that to someone else? If we all just stopped, you know, like being mean to people, we would live in such a nice world, okay? And why can't we just do that, all right? Can't we just, you know, just be nice to each other? Oh, she just want to go to a pool party. What pool parties happen in England, all right? This girl sounds English, okay? I've never been to a pool party while I'm in England. But yeah, I mean, come on, guys, all right? People come in all shapes and sizes, you know, and yeah, like I don't ever be jealous of how someone else looks, all right? And don't feel like you are different just because some people are skinny and some people are tall, you know. It like, Come on now, we're all different. All right, come on now. Haven't we realized that now? All right, that we're all different. Oh, she's really going to try. Oh, I feel so bad for this girl. We don't even realize like the struggles that so many people go through behind the scenes, okay? Like, you know, we would probably see this girl, all right, and think like, oh, nothing of it, you know, that she's just a big girl or whatever. All right, but yeah, like behind the scenes, you know, she's so self-conscious about it. And like, because like she says she hates her body, she's then saying stuff like she hates herself, which is something that I definitely don't want to hear anyone say, you know, like I hate myself. Like, damn, that's the complete opposite message that I've been trying to say in this damn video, you know. But yeah, like I think diet and exercise is definitely important, all right, because, you know, I want, you know, people to be living long, healthy lives, you know, and like, yeah, like if you do eat bad and don't exercise now, you're gonna really like, you know, see the drawbacks in the future, you know. And yeah, like I want people to live a long, healthy life, you know. And like I would say, like, don't go too crazy with exercise, don't go too crazy with diets, you know. I think people just jump into exercise and jump into diets way too hard, you know. And I think like you take it into baby steps, you know, like, yeah, all right, you don't have to eat salads every day if you want to go on a diet. Just stop eating like stuff that's bad for you slowly, and just start integrating it a little bit, just slowly, you know. You don't have to go running, you know, especially if you have asthma, you know. Just start doing just a little bit of exercise, you know. Just start doing a little bit more walking, you know, and just take that little bit of steps, you know. There's so much help online if you want to lose weight nowadays, you know. And yeah, like if you really do want to feel happy and, you know, love yourself, you know, like I would definitely recommend, you know, just doing some quick searches on some tips of how to lose weight, you know, and to just, you know, just feel more comfortable with yourself. We live in this world in such a short time, you know, like we shouldn't care what other people think, you know. We need to be happy and love ourselves, you know. There's no time to be sad and depressed, guys, in this dumb life of ours, okay? Our lives are too small and insignificant for that. Okay, come on now, all right? Just live a long, happy life, all right? That's all I want for everyone. All right, let's just check out just one last animation labeled "The Smart Kid in Class Made School Life Difficult for Me," all right? And that's something we don't even think about. All right, like this smart kid is now feeling so self-conscious that, you know, she's being seen too much as the smart kid. All right, let's see her story.
I'm 13 in the 8th grade, and starting around 4th or 5th grade, when the work started getting harder, quote unquote, was when I was labeled a smart kid.
Okay, good.
I guess meaning I was better and faster at finishing work.
Hell yeah, you were.
And let's just say I hate it.
Okay,
Number one, when you're labeled a smart kid, you're expected to do the things no one else wants to do. For example, if the teacher says, "Oh, who's a good reader? Oh, who can answer this problem?" and no one wanting to do it, your name is probably gonna get called. And not by teachers, just the students.
But yeah, I've done that.
Oh, make Jay do it. Oh, make this person do it. Oh, make that person do it.
Oh, it makes her feel bad.
Oh, this person can do it.
Oh.
Like, if I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it, so don't make me do it. Number 2, cheating.
Okay.
Now, I am not no angel goddess.
We want a copy of the smart kid.
I think it's really annoying when I'm trying to finish my work and someone's like, hey, what's the answers? What are we doing? Hey, I need to cheat. What like, dude, chill out. I mean, we have a due date. It's not like you have to finish it right at that second, so calm down. Number 3, expectation.
Damn, that's a big one.
An expectation as a smart kid is pretty tricky.
It's a lot.
You're expected to learn and know everything.
But you have to learn it.
Just about a week ago, I was working with my partner and we had to do stations. So basically, once you finish like one station, you move on to the next station.
Okay.
And me and my partner were on station 3.
Okay.
And one of the boys were on like station 5 or something. So they were ahead of us. And one of the boys were like, "Wow, I thought you were smarter than that." Bruh, seriously? What the hell is that supposed to mean? You thought I was smarter than that? What is that?
Yeah.
And what makes you think I'm a genius, okay?
Damn.
And number 4, born
a baby genius.
Oh, no one's born a genius.
I don't like it when people think that just because I'm smart, I don't work hard.
Yeah,
and
she
I
works
just hate
hard.
it when people are like, you're smart, so you obviously would get 100%.
Wow.
People act like I don't work hard for things, that I don't try to strive for straight A's. Like, do you know how much pressure I put on myself? I put more pressure on myself than my parents do, bruh. So, when you label someone a smart kid, just remember they are trying their hardest too.
Hell yeah.
Just remember that.
Oh, that's a cute story. Yeah, that's something I don't even think about, you know, like they're putting in they're putting in way more work than we dumb kids are, you know. We need to give the smart kids in our classes way more respect, you know. But yeah, like honestly, I feel like this girl, you know, she shouldn't get too caught up in, you know, like her classmates and stuff like that, you know. She is gonna flourish in life in whatever she wants to do, you know. She should feel proud that she's a smart kid, honestly. Like, yeah, don't get too worried about her classmates. But yeah, I think we should definitely, you know, like, yeah, cheer on and, you know, be proud of our fellow smart classmates, you know, because they are putting in the extra grind, you know. And yeah, like I wish I was a smart kid in school, but no, I was a dumb idiot, you know. Okay guys, you know what, I'm gonna end the video there. Man, I just love watching StoryBooth videos, alright, because honestly they just make me think about things that I never thought about thinking, alright. And I don't do a lot of thinking, obviously, because I'm a dumb I'm dumb. Okay, so like my YouTube video because I'm dumb, okay, and I hope you did enjoy and subscribe and go check out StoryBooth. I'm dumb, okay, bye now, bye. I don't know what that was, I'm sorry guys. Okay, I'm gonna end the video. Thanks for watching, okay, bye.